Let's start chapter 5, division. So first let's review. Suppose we have to divide these 12 birds into groups of 2 each. So we have to find out how many groups can you divide the birds. Suppose we have 12 birds and in each group we have 2. So it will be 12 divided by 2. We will have 6 groups. So division means grouping of any objects into equal groups. Let's take another example. Suppose we have 20 apples in 5 baskets such that there are an equal number of apples in each basket. So it will be 4 baskets will be required in each basket. Division means equal sharing. 20 divided by 5 is equals to 4. It is known as the dividend. 5 is called the divisor and the answer 4 is called the quotient. Now, let's learn the properties of division. So, if we divide any number by 1, the quotient is the number itself. If we divide 48 by 1, we will get 48. If we divide 241 by 1, we will get 241. If we divide 2156 by 1, we will get 2156. Second property is if we divide any number by the same number, our answer will be 1. If we divide 125 by 125, we will get 1. Third property is when 0 is divided by any number, the quotient is always 0. 0 divided by 6 is 0. 0 divided by 23 is 0. 0 divided by 578 is 0. Division by 0 is not possible. Let's come to exercise 5.1. This one you have to do as explained in above example. Now let's learn the division of large numbers. Division by a one-digit divisor. Suppose for a test match, 4,785 tickets were sold in 5 days. If on each day the same number of tickets were sold, how many tickets were sold in one day? So it will be 4,785 divided by 5. So for step 1, we will do 5 into 9 will be 45. 47 minus 45 will be 2. We will take this 8. 5 into 5 is 25. 28 minus 25 is 3. We will write down this 5. 5 into 7 is 35. So 35 minus 35 is 0. So in our day, we have 957 tickets that were sold. Now let's take another example. Suppose we have to divide 45,949 by 4. How will you do? Similarly, first you 4 into 1 will be 4. Then we will write the other number. 4 into 1 will be 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. we will write down this 9. 4 into 4 is 16. 19 minus 16 is 3. We will write down this 4. 4 into 8 is 32. 34 minus 32 is 2. We will write down this 9. 4 into 7 is 28. 29 minus 28 is 1, which is less than 4. So it is a remainder. And this is a quotient. Now let's come to exercise 5.2. This one you have to do as explained in above example. Now let's learn how you can divide by 100, 10 and 1000. Rule number 1. Suppose we want to divide any number by 10. The digit at one's place is obtained as remainder and the remaining digits of the number will be the quotient. Like if you want to divide 54 by 10, so remainder will be 4, one's place digit. And the quotient will be the tens place digit. 457 divided by 10, remainder will be the ones place digit and the rest of the digit will become the quotient. So quotient will be 45. Now come to rule number 2. Suppose you want to divide any number by 100, then the digits at the ones place and tens place will be the remainder and the remaining digit will become the quotient. So for 473 divided by 100, 73 will become the remainder and the rest digit 4 will become the quotient. Similarly for this, 5678 divided by 100, 78 will be the remainder and 56 rest of the digit will be the quotient. Now rule number 3. Suppose if we want to divide any number by thousands, then the digits at ones place, tens place and hundreds will combinedly become the remainder and the rest of the digits will be the quotient. Let's take an example. 4871 divided by 1000 will be 871 will become the remainder and the rest of the digit, that is 4, will become the quotient. Similarly for this, hundreds, tens and ones place digit will become the remainder and 45 rest of the digit will become the quotient. Now come to exercise 5.3. This one you have to do as explained in above examples. Now let's learn division by two-digit divisor. Let's take an example. Suppose you want to divide 6385 by 56. So in step 1, as the divisor is two-digit number, so we will take the first two digit, that is 63. So we know that 63 is greater than 56, so we can divide it. So 56 into 1 will be 56. 63 minus 56 will be 7. Then we will have 78. We know that 78 is greater than 56. So we will multiply it again. 56 into 1 will be 56. 78 minus 56 will be 22. 5 we will note down here, 225. 56 into 4 will be 224. 225 minus 224 is 1. So the remainder is 1. To check the answer, quotient into divisor plus remainder is equals to dividend. Remember this. So this is our quotient 114. Divisor is 56 and 1 is the remainder which will be equals to 6385 which is dividend. So our answer is correct. Similarly, you have to do these examples. Now come to exercise 5.4. This one you have to do as explained in above examples. Now let's learn estimating the quotients. Estimating quotients is helpful in division by a two-digit divisor. Suppose we have to estimate the quotients in 84 divided by 21. Then first we'll round off these two numbers. 84 will become 80, 21 will become 20. Then we will divide this 80 by 20. We will get 4. Similarly, for this, you have to first round off these numbers, then you will find the division. Let's take an exercise 5.5. This one you have to do as explained in above example. Now come to word problems. Let's take an example. Cost of 9 kg of rice is 1125 rupees. We have to find the cost of 1 kg of rice. So it will be 1125 divided by 9 which is equals to 125. Similarly for this example. Now come to exercise 5.6. This one you have to do as explained in above example. Now let's come to the unitary method. Unitary method means the method of finding out the value of one unit to further find out the value of any number of units is called the unitary method. Let's understand this by taking few examples. The cost of 5 pans is rupees 45. We have to find the cost of 1 pan. 5 pans cost is 45. So cost of 1 pan will be 45 divided by 5 which is equals to 9 rupees. So the cost of 1 pan is rupees 9. Now let's take another example. The cost of 12 candles is rupees 240. We have to find the cost of 20 such candles. So cost of 12 candles is 240. Cost of 1 candle will be 240 divided by 12 which is 20 rupees. So the cost of 20 candles will be 20 into 20 which is 400 rupees. So the cost of 20 candles will be 400 rupees. Now come to exercise 5.7. This one you have to do as explained in above example. This one you have to do yourself.